The next gen of gaming consoles is here with the Xbox Series X. It's really hard to come by, but if you got one, let me know. And let me know if you're Team Xbox, Team PlayStation 5. Did you get one, the other, both of them? Were you lucky enough to get both? Maybe. But right here, we have the Xbox Series X, which has 4K 120 frames per second support, up to 8K high dynamic range support, a terabyte hard drive, 12 teraflops of power. Like, this thing is pretty loaded. Compared to the Series S line of Xboxes, this actually has a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray drive as well, so you can use physical media if you want to. Although, to be fair, a lot of people just go the digital way because it cuts out all the hassle. Box is looking awesome. You can see that nice green over that cheese grater design. Down on the bottom, Series X all the way, 4K 120, Xbox Velocity architecture, 1 terabyte SSD. Really, the features keep repeating. We got 4K up to 120 frames a second, up to 8K a high dynamic range. Now seriously, if you can do 8K with this thing, that's pretty impressive. It's not even like out yet. Xbox Velocity architecture, 1 terabyte solid state drive, variable refresh rate, as well as that 4K Blu-ray player. One of the things I like about Xbox is you can actually play thousands of games through 4 generations of Xbox, all the way back to the original Xbox, which is pretty crazy because I don't think you can do that on PlayStation. So I mean, I really like that. Of course, it supports DTS:X, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, all that good stuff. Like, this thing is pretty future-proof. You know, for now. From right now, the future from now. But, you know, in the future, it's going to be old. So we could power our dreams with the Master Chief. I actually haven't played Halo in years, so, you know, I'll try out that new Halo Infinite, why not? Fastest, most powerful Xbox ever. Obvi. Redefined speed with the Xbox Velocity architecture. Not sure what that is. Played thousands of games across 4 generations of Xbox. As well as unlimited access to 100 plus high quality games with Xbox Game Pass, which is a pretty good value when it comes to gaming. Now, all that being said, this box pretty heavy, which is to be expected with this type of hardware, but let's get inside and take a look at this thing. That's some strong tape. I mean, you're paying a premium for this thing, so I mean, I guess they got some premium tape. Man! Alright, now the moment of truth. If I can figure out how to get inside the box. Wait. We got it upside down here. Let's flip it back over. Now, let's get inside. Oh man! This is a pretty nice presentation. I mean, look at this thing. So, I guess this is the Xbox here. It's actually quite a bit smaller than I was expecting, especially with the size of the box. I thought I was gonna fill up the box. Power your dreams with Xbox. Man! I mean, I would like some VR capabilities with this if I want to power my dreams. Is this powerful enough for VR? I mean, I would think so. I mean, 12 teraflops sounds powerful, but I don't actually know what that means. I know PlayStation had some VR at some point. I don't know if they got rid of that or if they're going to bring it back or what. Oh man, this thing's got weight. Inside the box, I have a power cable, an HDMI cable, a guidebook, an Xbox Series S wireless controller. Looking nice, has that share button in the middle. Feels good, just like always. It even came with 2 AA batteries. Wait a minute, is this really the whole power cable? Like, I was expecting a big brick or something, but I think this is it. So I guess this just goes right into the console. That's pretty impressive. I'm used to that big old brick. I'm glad we don't have it anymore. And we also have a getting started guide to get you set up. Connect the power cord and HDMI to the console. Press the Xbox button on the front of the console to turn it on. Download or go to the Xbox app, set up console, yada yada yada. It looks like we actually use the app to set this thing up, so that's new. So let's get to the Xbox itself. I mean, this is pretty cool. Slide off this little sleeve. Ooh. It's like Christmas. I mean, this thing's just ripping. Just like Christmas, what? Oh man, look at this thing. So, I mean, this thing's looking new. I don't want to touch it to get all my oily fingerprints on it, but I guess I gotta. But up here on the top, Xbox button, of course. Oh, it's an actual button too, okay. Button here to eject the disk drive. USB-A port on the front. Sync button for the wireless controllers. Up top, we got that cheese grater design. I think it lights up. Hopefully, that'd be kind of cool. Over here on the back, looks like some ventilation ports. Over here, we have 2 more USB-A ports. Ethernet port, power port, HDMI out, as well as a storage expansion port and some more ventilation. I'm a little bit surprised that there's no USB-C ports on here. I thought they would go all out with that, but I guess not. So I guess it's not super future-proof. You know, it's all right. They're probably gonna come out with an Xbox Series X2 with USB-C ports or something. I don't know. The bottom's pretty crazy. That's like the biggest rubber foot I've ever seen in my entire life. Even says Xbox on SSA. Hello from Seattle. That's pretty cool. And now with all of that taken care of, let's get this thing powered up. Alright, so now the moment of truth. Let's power this thing on. Cool sound effects. Oh, there we go with that Xbox splash screen. Really slow, but it looks cool. Okay, we're loading up, and it looks like you actually do need to use the Xbox app to do this. I mean, it's very quiet so far. I don't hear anything. Okay, with my ear right up against it, I can hear the fan going, but like this thing's silent. I can feel the air blowing out of it, but like, just even from right here, I can't hear anything. Gotta join the Xbox's Wi-Fi that it's shooting out. So this is kind of cool. Instead of going through with a controller, you just do it on your phone. Now if you don't have a phone, that might be an issue, but I guess it's 2022. And of course I need a 1.2 gigabyte update. Okay, so let's go for it. So choose sleep mode, energy saver, or standby. I always like standby so I can just launch it from my app or whatever I want. Alright, so it looks like we're getting set up in a matter of like 60 seconds. We're ready to go, other than the update. Alright, take me home, let's go. Alright, here we are. You know what? So far, just simple stuff like using the UI is actually a lot smoother. So one thing my friend was telling me is how fast this is at launching games such as Fortnite. He said I should do a comparison between the Xbox One, which is the original Xbox One, not even the One X or anything, compared to the Series X. So let's actually take a look at that right now. Well, that was painfully slow, so let's see how fast this actually is on the Series X. It looks like it's actually optimized for the next-gen console, so that's gonna be good. Let's go. Meanwhile, we're downloading a bunch of stuff in the background too, so that's gotta put a hammer on things. Okay, that was a lot faster. Looks like we're already in. It was what, like 15 seconds or so? So now let's see how fast we can get into an actual game. Let's press play. I know this took forever to load too, getting into an actual match. Obviously it's searching, this is normal, but how long is it going to take to load into the world? Okay, looks like we're connecting. I remember sitting on this screen for... Oh, look at that, we're in. Wow, the graphics look actually pretty crazy. A lot better. And we loaded up quickly. That's impressive. Cool. So just based on that, you're gonna save a ton of time on loading screens because this thing just cuts that into like a 1/10 of what it is on the Xbox One. So that's pretty impressive. The graphics look amazing. The game loads up really fast. I'm inside the game. The game launches fast. You get into the game fast. Everything loads quickly. It looks amazing. Everything's just loaded up like crazy compared to the Xbox One. So this is a definite upgrade. I can't wait to get into some serious gaming competitions on this thing. I gotta go back to, well, I don't even know if I like the new CODs. I'm gonna find out because I haven't really played COD seriously since the last one was what, like Modern Warfare 2, I think. So I mean, it's about time. So hopefully I'm liking the new ones because playing them in 4K and loading up super fast like this, definitely worth the cost of admission.